Parks Career Series. We're gonna start doing some My Career games. And you know me, as I said, I'm gonna be having an intro for my videos eventually. You know, the outro, like, you know, the outro and everything. But you just gotta, we're gonna have all that stuff. Just wait on it. Last Park series wasn't really anything. Like, the first episode wasn't really anything, but it's the start, cause like I was in a party with these, but my homie Quavo. And one of these niggas on here said I was trash. Hey, your mama, bitch. Tell me you trash. You bitch ass. We're talking about somebody trash. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Play the game. Alright, so I'll play for the Knicks. Let me see. Alright, so. Go ahead and get into it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Yep. Go ahead and get into it.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against New York. 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their
Jamar James.
It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what
my brother in the
Freak is doing
background
right
watching
now.
wherever
Not
he
only that,
watching.
but he's still making sure to get everybody involved.
When they hit the weekend.
Has this been?
When they hit the weekend.
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. You know what I mean? It's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much, but no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
If he holds on to the scoring title and keeps running the offense like this, he'll have a claim as the best point guard in the game today. Heard it here first.
And the only time he's not shooting, Kenny, is when he doesn't have it. No question. Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. See you later, folks.
What if he's mentally shooting?
Buckle up and start your engines. The race begins in 3, 2, 1.
We're coming at you from the Palace of Auburn Hills in beautiful suburban Detroit as the Pistons prepare to take the floor. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, Marvin Williams with him gone. We'll see how they get along.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get
oh, dang, y'all, my bad. I'm not even paying attention to the game.
Allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal.
I'm lucky that wasn't no backcourt.
The biggest shoes to
Yeah,
fill. It still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. If they're ready.
Got a good transition point, though. Mason, alright, Mason, go on the back with that, please. I'm doing a video. Or just stop. Alright, so we got Jody Meeks coming up the court.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
To remind you, I'm playing on Hall of Fame.
Kia Slam Cam replay. And Meeks.
And I don't care if I ain't got no clout on YouTube. Like, I'm just starting this shit. So anybody that's hating, fuck y'all, niggas.
That one a little long. And so it's New York with it. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups.
Nah, this my homie from school. We go to the same school. I'm transferring in 7th grade. I just transferred to 8, but that's the girl supposed to be in. His birthday was late. Oh, the block.
That time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella.
I don't make this number surprise.
Like that. Good job.
That wasn't a good shot.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3
I should have made that
this one so far.
So I'm using my badges up, but I'm not playing on the regular.
Now Green defending.
Playing on Hall of Fame, so I'm getting my stats up.
Bargnani kicks to Drummond. Here's Caldwell Pope. Now in the scoring.
I'll play on rookie when I'm not doing all my things.
Piece of work there. Give yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Freak passes to Williams. Freak dishes to Green. Inside. There's Freak. They kick it out to Green. Launches a 3, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an
over the back girl?
Boy, did he go hard to the board.
I didn't even know I could do that.
Over the back and do it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort.
Yeah,
I always
so
love that
small.
kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Back there. That's going on. That's going on.
Guarded closely.
Caldwell Pope, contagious.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Drummond. Williams with
Andre Drummond thought he had it.
Freak passes to Porzingis. Williams dishes to Freak. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Freak's got 5.
How in the world did they
I
let
mean,
him get that wide open?
it's people that say I'm trash, I'm playing really not. Last time I was too focused on them boys, so I wasn't really
They
playing.
set the pick. Back to Drummond.
Playing on trash.
It's rebounded by New York.
His touch has disappeared
Going
on
up the
this
court,
quarter.
going up the court.
He just hasn't been able to get it going.
I need my mom to give me an El Gato.
Freak with it. He's got 5. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. And we're approaching about 3.
I had on some regular old shoes last time, but I don't now.
Morris
I don't got the
outside.
team ones on. I got my gold shoes.
Bargnani
Ever
sets the
since I've been
screen for Morris.
using these, I couldn't even lie. And like I've been playing better.
As he misses that one.
I can't wait though.
Whistle and a lot of contact.
Come on, y'all.
The Pistons shooting their first foul shots of the night here. He's off on the first, so both teams making some changes here.
Alright, y'all, I'm back. I just had to go to just was doing something. Alright. Who's that? That's Marcus or Marquis.
And the second free throw, good. The Knicks lead by 4. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Stan Van Gundy.
Guys, he reminded me that despite winning their first 2 matchups of the season, they've been fortunate to come out on top against a team that's tremendously disciplined.
Mom, I'm doing a video, please.
He said you cannot
I'm doing a
relax
video,
against
please.
them.
Is that why I do
They'll
this when I'm?
make you pay
Is that
for
why I do
those
these when y'all not home?
lapses. Kevin will
I'm doing a video.
and get another win.
I'm doing a video.
The message coach has delivered is well focused, guys.
Who are you yelling at?
Straight to the point there. I mean, defend their shooters with every ounce of energy.
Y'all see why I don't do this
And
when
I
I'm
wouldn't be
on my
surprised to see
home.
Coach go deep into his bench tonight
See,
because
that's
of
why I
that.
do this when I'm
He's
on
going to
my
be
home.
expending a ton of energy on defense, and he's going to need everybody
That's
to be
why I
ready
do
to
this.
play.
My mama now.
New York
Stop
shooting their
it.
initial free throws.
So
in the
what,
game
Gerard?
right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Blue shot.
No good on the free throw. A different look here for Detroit. Johnson comes in for Morris. Young is subbed in for Jody Meeks.
Hold on, y'all. You know,
Good on the
mama
second
and brother problems.
Here's Young. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Johnson the screen. There's the pick. Ilyasova inside the line. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
Yeah, that's what we call a potent 1-2. Punch.
Here's Johnson. Nice pass. Running to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too long.
Production at the line has been spectacular. I mean, it's been unbelievable. Well done by these guys of late.
Yeah.
104 left to play in the first.
Ankle foul.
Here's Freak. 7 points in the game.
Come here. Where you going?
To the paint. 6 to shoot.
Dang, when I done turned it over.
And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Shots good from Young.
And how? I'm so focused on breaking ankles. I don't forget that he can
finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
The Pistons working the ball around now.
We're going to do 2 games in this episode. 2 games. 2 games in this episode. I'm going to be doing episodes all this week, I think.
And that's why they're on
that's gonna be really nice. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna do one tomorrow. Cause you know the problems.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks to Ilyasova. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his.
Just getting to the basket more, being able to finish with the defender in front of me. I think getting to the line a lot.
2 huge improvements for him.
I don't know nobody cares about you.
In for Detroit. Morris comes in for Johnson. And then for New York, Williams comes in for Porzingis. And Freak subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And New York.
It's really going to be guard Drummond, too.
Freak, he's in a point guard. Williams is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Calderon, and it's Green in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bargnani. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics gave his team an edge. He ended with 11 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. The outing for him was certainly one that he would be happy to repeat.
You're going to let a point guard block you, do better. Do better.
Great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Kyle O'Quinn is for the Knicks.
There it is again. A lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Oh my, what? That's not even real, yo. I dribble by them. They don't even let. Now they only want to take my grade up a little bit.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight.
Oh man, that's not even good enough defense, man.
Has also been equally as impressive. They are just killing them on the interior.
You can't say that with enough
emphasis. Man, I just had a perfect transition.
Aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
No, don't.
5 on the clock. He feeds it to Williams. New York needs to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for O'Quinn? He's around 6 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Meeks, good.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in scoring, first in free throw percentage, and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Knicks trail by 5.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that basic basketball.
Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing for real, man. Let me stop playing around.
Here's Baines. O'Quinn defending.
Meeks got
4 points.
That's their 3rd straight make-off assist.
Great ball movement.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And it's Freak missing.
And you know what? He's just not on
I was thinking I'm going to make it, but I
The
don't.
deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset.
Hey, look at that. You about to lose.
That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete?
I wouldn't be surprised.
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite.
I had to take the shot.
And that concludes the...
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. We came out late to egg that person straight up. Right now, any change to wake us up would be welcome. So we know what's going on.
Hang tough, young man.
I can't even hear what that man's saying, y'all. The kid is hungry right now. I'm about to go make myself something to eat. Why do they put Porzingis in the center, man? That man is 7'3". He need to be at center. That's 500 plus
Next
pounds.
trail by 9. Marcus Morris is out there with Bargnani. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's Drummond in at center. That's the good start in the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Stolen away.
Oh my gosh, man.
The Pistons fast break.
Look at that. My fucking brain, bro.
Lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Porzingis passes to Freak. New York moving the ball around, and it's sent back
You
by
get
Drummond.
fucking blocked,
And now
yo.
the fast break. Meeks with the ball. Lays it in off the breakaway. Meeks got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a terrific
but it's my
sequence at
favorite
both ends of the
team, though,
floor.
so I had
They
to
block the
do it.
shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Freak. That 3 off the mark.
They won't let me make nothing.
Building the house with those bricks.
Not even a little bit of space in park. A little bit of space open. I would bust it.
Move the ball, share the show.
That's if I'm going to really be playing park like
Drummond the
that.
screen.
You letting the Pistons beat us.
Meeks dishes to
That is
Caldwell-Pope.
what we is on Hall of Fame.
4 on the clock. Jumper off the screen. Here's Drummond. It's tipped.
So don't let them man score on you, boy.
Outside
Yeah, I'm
Green.
not playing.
Here's Freak. Bargnani
That's a
grabs the
fucking
ball.
cheat. Yo, how's that fucking bad, man? Damn.
3 shots, a tough start.
And Meeks kicks to Caldwell-Pope.
Oh, that's what. Now I really believe K17 will be
Nice
trash.
jump shot. Good.
Wow, and they just gonna let this man shoot in my face like that and make it.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
I don't want to hear that, coach. I don't want to hear your ugly ass coach.
He can fill it up, the highest scoring point guards this season. Freak, #1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an
every time I fucking pass.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates, and he can get his own offense too. Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
For the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
You better not make that.
And that makes it hard. Makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
And they get it. New York, no good that time.
They ain't gonna let me make anything until I can tell.
To the second half.
Give me an F and everything. You know, I got a full jump shot.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by a follow. And Drummond throws it down.
Alright, I'm fine with this game. I really don't care. Talk serious, man.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one.
But if I make this, though, I got closer to making that than I did to any other shot. That's some bull.
Well, he had
that's
one
bullshit.
three-pointer in the first half, but so far
Yeah, I
in the
really don't
second,
care.
he's come
Y'all
up
can say I'm trash.
He's
and
tried to get it
like I
going,
really
but the
don't
shots
care.
simply have not been there.
Don't give
Nothing
a
seems
fuck.
to be falling.
Cause that one-on-one game, I'll beat your ass, and that's what I bet.
Drummond the screen. Drummond with a screen on Green. Caldwell Pope kicks to Drummond. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's
a flagrant, though?
To just get a
fucking flagrant.
I mean, so much contact.
And now they gonna...
The officials easily could have gone.
And now they gonna get it back with it, too. Oh, my gosh, man. Did we catch up? Hell no, we got nowhere near close.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Pistons leading by 18, setting the floor for the Knicks. Freak, he's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Williams. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Green in at the 2-guard.
They always gonna call a reach.
Tries to keep it alive, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
New York on D. Outside, Meeks. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And here Weeks got it. Williams kicks to Freak. There's the triple. Rejected by Bargnani. And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 6. But they recover it. Here's Porzingis. Goes up again. And the nice bucket inside from Lopez. Lopez has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Knicks. Here's Meeks. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game.
Nah, I'm gonna have a better game than this.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And that one's good. Freak.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
All right, that's all I gotta do is get past him and be able to cop the shot.
13 feet away. Got a piece of it. Freak passes to Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here.
Try to pass it to the center.
On the wing, Green. He kicks it to Freak. Inside, Lopez. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And Meeks kicks to Bargnani. And count it. 2 points for the chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, he got the bust it though. And Bargnani was fucking ass. Oh my god.
getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Just take corner shot. Because I really don't care.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can cheat himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop, and Green slams it in.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys
we
in the
really
bench.
need to
They
catch up.
are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Here's Caldwell Pope. They double in with Freak. And stolen by Freak. Only one man back on D. Here's Porzingis. And the wide open shot from Green. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Meeks dishes to Caldwell Pope. They double in with Freak, and the foul called on Freak.
And they really want to call a foul on me when I do that, though.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Bargnani. And so it's Detroit with the ball. A 12-point game. Here's Ilyasova, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Knicks trail by 14. And here's Freak. Lopez a screen. Now Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Williams is checked in for New York. And
Man, drumming with
3.5
his
minutes
bitch
in the books so far here in the fourth.
What a goddamn dude.
Now, here's Meeks. Defense right on him. They double in with Freak. Ilyasova passes to Morris. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. The offensive rebound. Knicks trail by 14. And a wide open look for Freak.
Oh, gee, oh my God.
Really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Now, here's Meeks. To the inside. Here's Morris. Lopez with the block. Freak with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Freak. New York, no good that time either.
Not sure if he just
I know my field goal miss is like over.
And that one's good. Meeks got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Detroit.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their
I just realized that's all I gotta do. If I got a little bit of spacing back there, I might just bust it.
11 wins on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And I don't think anybody saw a performance like this one coming tonight. What a big-time game for Meeks. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Shot clock at 3. The Pistons need to get off a shot here, and it's blocked by Lopez. Here's Freak. But they'll get another chance. No good from outside. And here we go. The Pistons fast break.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight. Kevin, he's missing shot after
I'm just taking stupid shots now because I know it's over.
With time running low, he'd be better off
But I
trying
know I'm
something
about
else.
to do another game
16 feet away.
after this.
Rebound by Williams.
But I done caught more wins over here with the Sacramento Kings than I have here. And that's kind of crazy.
Cans it from downtown.
It has been a 3-point barrage.
Oh, so that means all I need is a little bit of space and I can bust
Not
it.
sure if it's been by design
Okay, so that's
or
what that
simply
means.
by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And the foul called on Freak. And he knocks down the first one. And so it's the Pistons taking care.
Sports post-game show.
I'm gonna start another game while this post-game show is going.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan player of the game. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here. How'd you feel about his performance, Kenny?
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-one or one-on-5. That is a great percentage.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Hi, I'm back. Alright, y'all, we gonna start another game. What the hell do you want, bro? What's it? Door. Now. Now.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, for the Grizzlies, over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up with scoring like this. But Kenny's right, you can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did. Yeah. Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Remember the Alamo.
Watch proudly brings you Knicks basketball. Today's game finds the Grizzlies winding down their road trip. And of course, Freak getting settled in, really clicking.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and he's very excited about getting a fresh start with his new team. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level.
And this team takes on an entirely different look when he's on the floor. I mean, you've got to believe it's going to improve them by leaps and bounds.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. A lot of defense with Conley and Lee in the backcourt. And it's Gasol. And at the 5, roaming the paint. Lopez,
I want to call for it. They don't want to give it.
New York on D. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And that was a game where you just sensed that they would get it going and somehow be able to come out with the victory, but just not in the cards on that night.
Well, you had a little more faith in them than I did. I mean, I just never saw any signs of real life there that could be sustained.
Now here's Freak after the Marcus Holmes. Freak passes to Porzingis. Down low, here's Freak. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
Gasol is screen on Green. Green, the screen. Here's Lee. Pass to Randall. Right block shot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
That's a good hook shot.
Freak with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates. And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Gasol. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Of course, they'll always let them score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Gasol. Now here's Freak. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. Green kicks to Freak. Launches it. Can't get it to go. And Memphis the other way now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
Two of the top teams in their respective conferences, guys. You want to be at your best against top caliber competition.
And that one's good.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Gotta find something right.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Now here's Gasol. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Now here's Freak following the miss by Zach Randolph. Here's Freak, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's a Flalo in for Gerald Green. Lee against the Flalo. And here is Lee. 9 points last game out. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I had a chance to catch up with Dave Yeager. He said they'll have to do a good job moving their feet on the defensive end or they'll get dunked on all night. He told me that they are very aware of the slashers and finishers they're facing and will try to turn them into jump shooters. Let's see how successful they are, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Back to a Flalo. New York moving it around. Williams attacking. That one goes. Count.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Perfect.
Outside Conley. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Zach Randolph. The past month has been real, averaging about 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
Booker, he's checked in for New York. Austin Rivers comes in for Derek Williams. That's good. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Booker. It's stolen by Green.
Well, ain't no fucking way.
Now Chalmers, 11 points for him in that last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Allen's shot is off.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
You know, far hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Green with a screen on Rivers. And Chalmers kicks to Allen. High, arcing shot. Here's Rivers. It's rebounded by Memphis. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground. Even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And that one goes in as he is fouled on the floor right now for the Knicks. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. Marc Gasol is checked in for Wright. And comes in for JaMychal Green. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Green. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. So on the floor for Memphis. A lot of defense with Conley and Lee in the backcourt. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And Randolph drops them both. Here's Freak. Three-pointer. Here's Lopez. No luck. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Gasol. Green against Randolph. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now here's Freak. To the middle, poked away. Gasol with the steal.
They get it every fucking time, yo.
Here's Conley. Green with the rebound.
He surprised him with the crossover, but just couldn't stay in control for the finish.
And with that shot, the Grizzlies
finally don't do that bullshit and let that man get it.
From Porzingis.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons looked really strong. He ended with 16 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. The outing for him was certainly one that he would be happy to repeat.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
Now here's Lee, following the miss by Zach Randolph. Lee dishes to Conley. Gasol passes to Lee. Wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Gasol kicks to Conley. Randolph against Williams. Allen outside. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Gasol. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gasol's got the lead up to 13
cheating, yo. Fucking cheating. God. Look at that game.
So here's a look at the league's best defenses. The Knicks 4th.
One of the benefits of keeping the other team's point totals low is that it takes some pressure off of your offense. When you can hold the team below their normal output offensively, that's superb defense and gives you a better chance to win.
A fucking foul. How is that not a foul? How is it not a foul? See, that's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. That man pushing. That's a fucking flagrant.
Here's Chalmers. Aaron Aflalo picking up that
push me
last
all the way
basket.
over.
And Chalmers kicks to
And they don't say nothing about.
Aflalo against Green. Passes it to Chalmers. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 11. Booker the pass to Freak. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Freak's got his 3rd basket of the night. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Wright sets a screen. Green with a screen for Chalmers. He used that pick just right. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Now here's Freak, defended by Chalmers.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively.
Grizzlies have gone 7-13 for the field since the start of the second. It drops for his basket. He's missed only one shot.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Freak. Kept alive by New York. Takes a three. And that does it for the first half of play.
I really don't fucking
Grizzly.
I really don't.
Well, obviously things have not gone your way to this point, at least through the first 2 quarters. How are you guys going to get back
Somebody
in this
gonna
one?
play for real, man. It's gonna cheat.
Well, it's a game of runs, right? They came out strong, got out on the floor, which allowed them to build this lead. But I think we'll be able to make a run along when we come out of half.
I don't want to see this.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. Without question, Zach Randolph displaying his skills today.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out a little bit, fronting, doubling, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
Freak, he's in at the point. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Derek Williams. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. That's Derek Fisher's 5 as we get going into the second half. The Knicks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line.
Don't give me an 84 rating.
And both free throws good from Freak.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Conley. He's tightly guarded. Feeds it to Gasol. The drive by Green. Lee kicks to Gasol. The 10-footer. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley dishes to Gasol, and it's good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Memphis shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Now here's Freak. He's got 9. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Conley. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Lee, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Lee's got 7 points.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game.
Oh, man, don't baby that, man.
1:31 left in the 3rd. Chalmers with it. 6 points for him.
Do what you did to that man.
Goes up to the stripe. The Knicks pull it in. Aflalo's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Freak. The second chance effort and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Now, here's Chalmers. Not a lot of room. Here's Wright. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Knocks it loose. Booker the pass to Rivers. For New York, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. First one falls for him.
Check out the stats for Freak. 10 points and 2 rejections. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Not to mention just the overall fundamentals that he's put on display here today.
30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lee kicks to Chalmers. 5 to shoot. Here's Allen. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Making 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. Knicks trail by 13. Here's Freak. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Freak's got 14 points for the game. 40. Here's Lee. 7 points in the game. There's the dish to Chalmers. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And a wide open look for Freak. No good. And the final period of play just about to start. The Knicks shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Handoff is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. On the wings, it's Lee and Green. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. There's Freak. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Lee dishes to Conley. Back to Lee. And it's denied. And he's able to get it back. There's Freak. And that one is hammered home.
That's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right now.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Clock at 6. Right side, Williams. Here's Porzingis. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. They double him with Green. Dishes to Conley. Back to Lee. From 18 feet away. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
I got a fucking
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. There's Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And it's Green missing. Knicks trail by 11. Now here's Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Lopez passes to Freak. Nails the wide open jump shot. Freak's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New York. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And they double up Gasol. Unloads from 13. Nice shot by Randolph. Randolph's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost them.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
Outside Conley. That's tipped and stolen by Freak. Jumps up, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
And you just gonna keep on letting this man Gasol just shoot on you, man.
They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
6 of their last 10 points have come by way of the 2-pointer.
And the 3 off target.
That's all he's gonna do is just let Gasol just score on him.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Randolph a screen. The 17-footer. Conley's shot is off.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Now here's Freak, over by Conley. On deep. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Freak.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the 4th. Conley kicks to Gasol. The shot is off. Good D by Lopez.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
There's Freak. Off target with his 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Outside Conley. The 17-footer goes down. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
8 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Gerald Green. And Memphis also making a switch. Allen's checked in for Lee. 1:21 left in the game. And it's Freak missing.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Conley kicks to Randall. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with the first victory for this matchup with a 1-0 record against the Knicks.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Conley. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Freak. They get it back from deep three-point range. The long-distance three is buried.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Outside Conley. And the foul called on Freak.
Thanks for taking me out the game, finally.
They get the...
Finally.
Well, Mark, this...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille. Mike Conley. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.
Okay, so y'all, that will be it for this first episode. I got a headache. Hit my head on something. Y'all can say I'm bummed. Y'all can go ahead and say I'm bummed, but that's alright. Cause it really don't matter. Alright. Later, y'all. I'm out. Peace, cuz.